Damascus, Oregon. This time meets daily from 7:30 to 8 p.m. local time for the purpose of preparation and coordination of District 1 ARES communications in the event of an actual emergency. During an actual emergency, you would be directed to check in with your local county ARES net. Our primary repeaters are the 147.32, the 442.325, the 444.125, and the 147.04 megahertz linked repeaters, all having a 100 hertz tone. We also have a repeater on 146.72 megahertz on Wickiup Mountain with a tone of 114.8 hertz. We also have an alternate repeater on 146.84 megahertz with no tone. All traffic will be accepted and should be corrected. Station directors check in with their call signs indicating if they have traffic, contacts, or other business to the net. Traffic should be listed when acknowledged by net control. Stations are reminded that compliance with the FCC Rules Part 9 says the amateur radio service requires the station transmit its assigned call sign on its transmitting frequency at the end of each communication and at least every 10 minutes during a communication. Representing emergency communications, you are encouraged to register with your county ARES unit, but any station may check into this net. Stations are reminded that Oregon ARES District 1 has a website at oregonares.us. The ARES District 1 net is now for stations with traffic, contacts, or other business for the net. I will now take stations. Check-ins from stations that need to secure early. Kilo 7 Alpha Bravo X-ray.
Kilo Charlie 7, Mike, X-ray Mike. Curly out, please.
Hold up there. I had a few doubles, but I think I got everybody, so let's go through this list. I have WB7FJC, thank you, Janet, for checking in. We have Kilo 7 Alpha Bravo X-ray, Kilo Charlie 7 Mike, November 7 November Charlie, and Kilo Foxtrot 7 Victor X-ray Mike. If that's all correct, you are free to secure at your leisure, gentlemen.
November Yankee 7 Charlie.
Okay, in the double, I missed the Yankee part. We got you fixed up. November Yankee 7 November Charlie, thank you for checking in. You're also free to secure. And I love Janet out. Janet, you are free to secure at your leisure too. Thank you very much. Any more check-ins that need to secure early?
Yeah, correction, the call is November Yankee 7 Charlie, NY7C. Thank you.
Roger. NY7C, New York 7 City. We got you down. Any more check-ins that need to secure early?
Kilo Delta 7, India Sierra Alpha. Kilo Foxtrot 7, November Kilo Echo.
November 7, Quebec Romeo.
Oh, Delta Mike, please.
Hold up there, I got KD7ISA and KF7NKE and N7QR. And then I had a station that was doubling and I didn't quite pull it out. Can you try again?
Whiskey 7, Hotel Delta Mike.
Got you down on Whiskey 7 Hotel Delta Mike. Thanks for checking in. The aforementioned stations are free to secure at their leisure. Thank you all for checking in. Last call for stations that need to secure.
Whiskey 1.
suffix a couple of times.
Good.
Hotel Foxtrot HF, thank you for checking in. With that, and that will now take check-ins from stations on to Echo Link.
This is Kilo Delta 7, Delta Romeo Sierra, Daniel, in Beaver, Oregon, associated with the Tillamook Emergency Amateur Radio Service.
I reckon it's KD7DRS, thank you for checking in. One more call for stations on Echo Link. Well, now take check-ins from ARES ECs, AECs, emergency managers, liaisons to served agencies, and other nets.
Hi, Kevin. Kilo Charlie 7, Zulu Bravo, and I have a correction for you on a call.
Recognize W0DSF checking in low plan KC7ZZB, and go ahead with your correction.
That one station was actually Kilo Whiskey 1, Hotel Foxtrot, KC7ZZB.
I was trying to be funny and I said Kilo what? Hotel 1, or 1 Hotel Foxtrot.
Sorry, I misheard you. I should have known better. KC7ZZB.
That is me using a word that should have been not used. And thank you for putting me on the straight and narrow. Any more ARES ECs, AECs, emergency managers, liaisons, served agencies, or other nets? Well, now take check-ins from Clackamas, Clatsop, and Columbia counties. I take check-ins from Multnomah and Tillamook counties.
Here is amateur radio station Whiskey Bravo 7, Uniform Foxtrot Juliet, Denny, Portland.
And Kilo Golf 7 Sierra Echo Uniform Bill in Northeast Portland.
WV7UFJ and KG7SCU. Thank you both for checking in. One more call for Tillamook or Multnomah County. Let's try check-ins from Washington County.
Kilo Whiskey 7 Echo Mike X-ray Shot 4 stroke.
Kilo India 7, Romeo Victor Papa, Kim, Walton, Washington County.
We're going to hold on there. This is W0KC7, the ARES District 1 net, and we have the following county, or check-ins from Washington County, KI7EMX and KI7RVP. Thank you both for checking in. One more call for Washington County.
Good evening, Kevin. Kilo Foxtrot 7, Papa Delta Lima.
KF7PDL, thank you for checking in. With that, we'll move on to stations outside of District 1 in the state of Oregon.
Well, this is Kilo Echo 7 Golf Bravo Foxtrot Ralph in Marion County. Good evening.
Guys, KE7GBS, thank you for checking in, Ralph. Any more check-ins outside of District 1 in the state of Oregon? Let's take check-ins from the state of Washington.
November 7 Whiskey X-ray, Clark County.
And that recognizes N7WXX, thank you for checking in north of the Columbia. Any more check-ins from the state of Washington? W0 KCF, man, when link my net report, sir?
Please do so, sir. KC7ZZB.
Says W0 KCF 061 now. We're taking check-ins from any location.
Good evening. This is Whiskey 7, Mike Tango Lima, Craig, Independence, Polk County.
I recognize W7MTL, thank you for checking in, Craig. And with that, W0DSF has some information she'd like to impart upon us. Please go, W0KC.
We have an article titled "Ham-8 Gets Positioned to Deploy as Typhoon U2 Ravages Central Pacific Islands." In a little more than one day, the cyclone that became Super Typhoon U2 grew from tropical storm to a Category 5 monster. U2 is said to be the strongest storm on record to hit the Northern Mariana Islands, home to about 55,000 people. The storm made landfall on Wednesday evening, October 24, destroying homes, wreaking severe wind and storm surge damage and flooding, and knocking out water, power, and telecommunications on the islands. Utilities could remain down for an extended period. Before reaching the islands, U2's sustained winds were reported to be 175 miles per hour. The storm is now tracking northwest toward the Philippines and Taiwan. ARRL Emergency Preparedness Manager Mike Corey, KI1U, said that 4 ARRL VHF/HF Ham-8 kits in Guam are available for use in the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, CNMI, a U.S. territory. Another 7 kits are positioned in Hawaii. ARRL has received from the amateur radio community in Hawaii, Guam, and Saipan. Corey said that radio amateurs in Guam and Hawaii are getting are attempting to get in touch with hams who can assist on Saipan, part of the CNMI, amateur radio teams that had planned to operate in the CQ Worldwide SSB contest from Saipan this weekend have canceled their trips.
Good.
There is a small group of radio amateurs on Saipan who do VHF work, Corey said. We are in process of reaching out to them as well as to radio amateurs who go to Saipan and Tinian for the CQWWSSB event. While Guam is reporting no serious communication issues, public service communication on Saipan is offline. Several stations in Hawaii, including large contest stations, have HF capability to Guam and Saipan, and some have agreed to pass traffic to Guam slant Saipan if needed, Corey said. One Backdoor 4 equipped station is available on Guam, and WinLink radio email gateways exist in Hawaii. There are no transportation arrangements available to ARRL at this time to move ham aid kits from Hawaii to Guam, Corey said. We don't intend to move them unless we have operators in Guam slant Saipan to use them. The Marianas Amateur Radio Club, AH2G in Guam, has posted photos and updates from Saipan on its website. Okay, that ends that article. The next article, successful ham radio contact between students and space station excites and inspires. My best day as a teacher was educator Catherine Craven's exuberant reaction following a successful October 22 ham radio contact between the International Space Station ISS crew member Serena Anand, Chancellor KG5TMT, and youngsters at Ashford School in Ashford, Connecticut. ARRL headquarters provided equipment for the amateur radio on the International Space Station ARES sponsored event, and several ARRL headquarters staffers were among those assisting in setting up the station, working with teachers, students, and the media, shooting photos and offering other support. The entire student body of the kindergarten through 8th grade school in northeastern Connecticut sat in rapt attention during the event, as a dozen of their classmates spoke directly to Chancellor, who was at the helm of NA1SS on the ISS. Using ARRL's equipment, members of the Eastern Connecticut Amateur Radio Association set up the Earth Station, KZ1M, with technical and hands-on help from W1AW. Station Manager Joe Garcia, and J1Q, who also assisted in summoning NA1SS for the approximately 10-minute pass. One reporter asked Garcia what was being displayed on the large screen. I explained that the program we were using, SAT PC32, allowed us to see where the ISS is located and controlled the rotators with respect to our location, he said. Some Ashford school students have been studying microgravity and are working on a research project that they hope will eventually be selected to be conducted on the ISS. Chancellor, the Mission 57 flight surgeon, answered 16 student questions that ranged from, do you ever wear sunscreen in space, to what is the hardest thing about zero gravity and how many flips can you do? Others attending on behalf of ARRL were ARRL Lifelong Learning Manager Chris Pickle, K1BIC, Lifelong Learning and Knowledge Development Administrator Ellie Rydell, KM3ALP, ARRL Communications Content Producer Michelle Petnode, W3MVP, and ARRL Communications Manager David Isger, N1 RSN. It was great, Petnode said afterward. The space station responded right away, and everyone instantly got so excited. Crews from 4 local television stations and print publication reporters joined an audience of more than 400. We are so incredibly grateful to ARES, ICARA, and ARRL for making this possible for the entire Ashford Schools community. A statement on the school's website said, our students were literally bursting with excitement at the end of the contact. Look out, universe, here comes the Mars generation. And with that, I'll return this to net control, W0DSF.
W0KC with the ARES District 1 net, open for check-ins, questions, or comments.
Good evening. Kilo Golf 7, India Romeo Bravo. Mike in Columbia County.
This is November 7, Whiskey Oscar Foxtrot, Victor, Yamhill County.
Alpha 6, Zulu Lima Victor, Philip, Clackamas County, checking in.
Well, hold up there. I have KG7 IRB and subbing WOF WA6ZLV. Thank you all for checking in. I'll say a KI7 that has a very low audio and a lot of static. Can you try it again? Anybody happen to have a relay on that station? I just cannot quite pull it out.
Kilo Charlie 7, Zulu, Zulu Bravo.
And Mr. Howell.
Didn't get the last letter. He's not using phonetics. But I got Kilo India 7, Yankee Uniform. With that station, try the last letter of your call sign 2 or 3 times, and phonetics would help. I don't know if you got it that time or not, Kevin, but he came through a lot better. Kilo India 7, Yankee Uniform X-Ray, KC7 ZZB.
copy it and thank you. And we have KI7YUX. Thank you very much for checking in. Any more check-ins for the area? Is this the coordinate?
A7RPT connected WB7BBU.
And WB7 BBU, W Whiskey Bravo 7, Bravo, Bravo, Uniform, my Echo Link. Would you like to check into the area? Is this the coordinate?
Sure, this is Whiskey Bravo 7, Bravo Bravo Uniform. I'm Gary in Vancouver, and turned it on to see if anybody was listening. Have a good evening in 73. Thanks for letting me check.
Very good from north of the river. Thank you for checking in. This is Whiskey 0 Kilo Charlie Foxtrot with ARES. This is Cornet, and we're going to make this a last call for check-in.
Alpha Echo 7, Echo Tango.
Kilo Echo 7.
Well, hold up there. I got Alpha Echo 7, Echo Tango, and I had a station with extremely low audio. Can you try again?
Kilo Echo 7, Oscar Oscar Juliet.
This is KE7OOJ. Thank you for checking in. With that, the ARES District 1 net is now closed at time 7:59 p.m. This net operates through the courtesy of the Amateur Radio Relay Group Incorporated. We'd like to thank all stations who have participated and also stood by to give us a clear operating frequency. I'd like to thank ARES for the use of the K7 RPT repeater system. And if you'd like to learn more about the K7 RPT repeater system, please visit them at www.arrg.org. This is Whiskey 0 Kilo Charlie Foxtrot returning the frequency to normal amateur use.